That,
yeah, it's in Railroad Square.
Yeah, so that figurine up there is from the art store that was there before that.
Huh.
I can't remember what it's called. But
That place sucks.
I was gonna say I kind of like that art store.
Which one?
Oh no, I was talking about the Gamescape.
Oh yeah,
I was saying which one.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna.
It's hot. It's hot all the time. This is a bad movie. Yeah, their games are crappy. Their machines are awful. Huh? But then their machine, their computers and consoles are just shanked up. Yeah,
because they only play the cart.
Like the last time I actually went in there was when they just had the front end finished. I haven't seen.
Yeah, they have everything else finished.
I was gonna say I haven't seen what their setup for the consoles and their. Also, that's the
dog
only
shit. That's what
I was gonna say. They're the only place where I've actually physically seen like a Steam machine.
You got me there because I haven't seen it anywhere else.
I mean, that's like the first time I've ever physically seen one. I've never heard anyone actually use it. I mean, I like that concept a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that was also during high school. Hooray. Yay!
Alex, I don't want to deal with your absolute hate for Trish. This is the last time you're probably going to see her. Until you get the Faust hat.
I know, it makes me happy. No. After the one boss.
You know, this design actually reminds me of the 2's Devil Trigger a lot.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like the... What is it? Majin form they call it?
Yeah, it's what Sin replaced.
So you know what? I just had an epiphany.
What?
You know who looks a lot like Dante in Dante from 2?
Give me strength.
Archer from Fate Stay Night.
How fortunate to serve.
I mean, I just had that epiphany. Like the white hair, the red and black. Oh man, I just fixed that fan.
Good
Literally.
job.
But you use it wrong. You can't run from it.
Yes, I can.
Trajan, do we need to sit down and play? Do we need to sit down and play through
Man's job.
Fate? Whatever the yes. I got the PSP game. I officially paid for that one.
Okay.
I said PS Key game.
Yeah, the Chinese knockoff.
I guess I owe you one.
That is something.
Night Stay Fate.
Or that one mobile game that used the Legend of Zelda.
We can have a full Let's Play of Fate's Grand Order, Trajan. I'll get the iPhone cable. We can record that.
Please don't. He's my ride home.
I like how you're yelling the shit at me while I'm taking the piss.
I hope you washed your hands too.
I guess I washed my hands.
And but on serious to talk though, I do have the PSP. I can't remember it's Last Code, I think is what it's called. The gameplay, I don't understand how the gameplay in that game works.
Why isn't it just Warriors?
What? No. Like the Switch game, yes.
Oh,
the original PSP game that the story continues off of, and the digital Moon server timeline.
Look, man, the Fate games are hard for me to follow because I don't know when the hell they come out because they're so poorly advertised.
I mean, okay, so you see the PSP game one. It's one of those ones that you're right. It never did get advertised, but it did have a fully localized. The red saber, but she's wearing the wedding dress for whatever reason. Go watch the anime for Last Code. The anime is actually really good.
I might.
You know, I mean, you can. I don't care about. You don't have to care about the video game because the Last Code anime. I think it's called Last Encore. Its story is unique to its own. So, and it's one of those ones where you don't have to know about Fate Stay Night. You don't have to know about anything else. You just watch the anime and have a good time. And you can learn why people.
I just know that my brother wants to fuck on Starfall and he won't stop talking about it. I want it to stop. Every time I mention Fate, that's a game. I mention Fate Stay Night around my family, I immediately get bombarded with Astolfo, and I'm like, because he used to have posters in my room, because he was staying in there.
I like Fate, but man, did Apocalypse, introduce a lot of people to that fan base. You know that? You know, it was once upon a time, it was, you know, just a wonderful, obscure Japanese thing that I could enjoy. And then Apocrypha happened.
I like
And
Apocrypha.
that-
I like
it's-
Apocrypha.
You know, Apocrypha is the, but Apocrypha is the Persona 5 of the Fates.
You look genuinely disgusted. Like you having heartburn or something? Because I got it too. I got some
I
Pepsi
mean-
in the car.
I mean, I'll go on record and say that, you know, like, I like it, you know,
Remember
I
I remember this
I
when
was gonna say,
Joker
okay, I was
came
gonna
out.
say, you know, Flawed,
Yeah.
and how he you know, he talks constantly about Persona.
For fucking
You know,
ever.
you know, I liked it when my JRPGs and Japanese animes were a very niche cultural thing that I could
I didn't have to
enjoy.
hear about constantly.
Yeah, I liked it when they weren't popular.
That's okay.
I liked it when I met people who liked them. You know,
Yeah.
to have a hearty, you know, wholesome discussion about weird Japanese stuff.
I mean, there's still stuff we can discuss.
I know.
Like if you ask me what kind of miso soup should I try, I'm like never get miso soup off the side. I'm like, you know, it's a good place.
Get the, you know, the mega beef bowl from, you know, when it's raining. At the ramen shop. Anyway.
At the ramen shop. I mean, they have different names for the whole thing. And Alex just got fucking Soryuken.
Yeah, he did.
It's weird how the Soryuken just appears in every Capcom game. And it's just like one of the strongest moves. Like,
I mean,
like Mega Man had it before he was even before you know Ryu was even in Smash.
yeah, I mean, that's what Capcom does, you know.
And then fucking Mega Man had it, and Capcom, and Marvel vs. Capcom was
One
launched.
of their most, you know, popular fighting games, aside from, you know, Street Fighter, the main title, it is, you know, a crossover game. We're talking about You're not playing, so it's okay.
Alright.
I mean, I can carry talk. See, that's after many years of studying the art of Let's Play, I've learned that you gotta constantly talk, or you know, or at least talk occasionally, so that you know it's engaging for those people who aren't actually watching the gameplay. That is true. There is a legitimate formula. That is a winning formula. I mean, you know, it also helps to to have some conflict and like say, man, Alex, you're really bad at this.
I know.
Like you gotta stop sucking, man. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of ruins. I like my city's lively.
Yeah, the only
Me too,
face-
Dante. Me too.
The only face day I knew about that I really liked was the one about the children.
Oh yeah, the one where yes.
You know how I felt about that one?
Is it the clip? The specific clip where the
No,
not that clip.
Actually, it leads into that.
Okay.
I was playing Fantasy Star Online too when I was having fun with it.
But that's a pull. Okay.
And I said, oh, cause you know how those Japanese guys got the commercials for their their hottest anime.
Yeah. Did they have a crossover event?
I think they were trying
Just
to,
Because
or they were announcing it.
that is certainly something that I believe did happen.
And that clip came on, I was like, what? I don't know if I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Like, am I going it's the FBI coming out on my house. I asked my friend Austin, he's like, Austin, what is this? I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
That's the Magical Girl spin-off that you're talking about. Oh, it's they know what they're doing. They know what they were doing, and when that specific scene is animated like that because they know it's uncomfortable and they want you to feel uncomfortable about that.
And that's the only way to like explore powers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I stopped.
I was gonna say that's like.
I looked it up on Incarnito mode for YouTube.
Like, you see, Fates has the Neo Genesis Evangelion problem, where it's like at its original core, there's some like fairly deep and interesting stuff going on, but then it got really popular, and now the whatever story or message that was originally being trying to be made there has been completely lost to sell, merch, buy. Spin-off, dancing rhythm game. I don't know what I'm looking at you. I mean, I'm still glad that Shinoshiro Tensei is incredibly. It's the actual mainline title is nicher than the spin-off. I can't wait to buy.
So a hawk dive bomb my window now is cracked in my
Wow.
Remember that morning I told you that hawk dive bomb my window?
Yeah.
I thought there was a mouse on my window.
I misheard what you said. I thought you said a hog. Like
No,
a
my
whole,
window
like a
would be
whole
off.
boar. You're like,
My window was off.
I like that
Those
image.
are rocks.
It's more funny because imagining the poor guy from Demon Hunter flying into.
Oh, what's up? Something NASA.
Yeah, Inasa.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of clips in my
He's
Twitter.
amazing.
He's.
Have you-
I haven't watched Demon Slayer though.
I can honestly say it's one of the animes when the attack fest is super OP.
I was gonna
Like
say,
he goes through training and he says, "I hate this."
I'm really good at breathing. Oh, you can go in there, 'cause
I'm really
that's
good
what
at-
we gotta show off what the gun would be.
No, you can't just segue off of that. I'm really good at breathing.
I mean, that's what that anime is. Okay, and here you get the first Kalyan. Queen Anne, how do you say that?
Queen
that
Anne.
Yeah, that gun. Rocket launcher.
God.
Dreamy. Yeah.
Crowd control, bunny hops. I say bunny hops because the what was it called? The air circle?
The air
With on Gunslinger?
Ah, yeah. Long since playing or watching just thinking about I don't know shoot. Talking about days.
Talking about Fates, anime, and then I said
I lost track of whatever I wanted
Then I
to say.
said I'll stop.
Untitled Goose Game is another thought I just had.
Untitled Goose Game. I played it. I watched Vinny play it, and genuinely, it's one of the most adorable and stupid games I've ever seen.
Have you ever wanted to be a goose? Be an a-hole to
No,
everyone?
no. Well, I've been geese before.
Yeah.
Every time the goose honks, I just think, what if it just said "die forever"?
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for the moment where it starts doing spooking.
Rapukin,
Double Rapukin!
double Rapukin, die for. I shall stain my hands.
I made this joke earlier, but the sequel needs to be Entitled Goose Game. Entitled Goose Game? You know, it's an entitled goose. It's also white. Get it? The gooses are white. It's entitled. Be filled with social commentary.
That's the most we're gonna do.
Yeah, it'll get a very bad, like, orange toupee. Run for president.
Oh my God, Kyle.
Biting social commentary.
Bite. I like that little moonwalk you did when you just aiming the gun in. I thought there was something here.
There is. It's an introduction to an enemy we've already fought. But would have been the first time if this was a normal
Oh,
playthrough.
this damn thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
This thing we've been complaining about already.
See, it's easier for Alice because he can teleport himself.
I think you'll be fighting two in this version of the fight. It's got a little skull
Yeah,
head.
that helps
I
you
just
that.
noticed that.
Taste the blood actually will work really good with that.
Yeah, yeah. Skin. They could have made a better song than something.
I like it for what it is.
You like it for what it is, and I can't. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah, like I just
But
wish.
this is my PlayStation 4 Pro branded Sony console. My copy of Devil May Cry 5 that I paid for with my money. And I paid for the DLC music, so I will decide what plays.
I wasn't asking you to change it. If you want me to be honest, I would have changed it if you find it.
I mean, I could also just turn on Spotify if I really wanted to.
And we can listen to little news versions of some people.
Yeah. Oh, he did Red Sun.
He did Red Sun.
I like
he did,
that.
He did Savior.
Son of
Also, at the time of recording this, like every game that we were talking about in the previous video has come out, and most of them are pretty damn good. Like Astral, huh? Nope. Yeah, no.
Talk about Astral Chain.
Yeah, we talk because Astral Chain. That's
Yeah, that's come out. It's a strong 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's okay, but you know what? I like how we.
Yeah, let's see. I've elected to not purchase the game yet, waiting for a price drop, which will come, 3 years from now, because, yeah. But, I've been watching, been following a Let's Play of it. There are points in which, like, I lost interest, then it just became very much a thing that I had.
Yeah.
Still have not finished the final part of that Let's Play. I've watched, like, a bit, like, I've seen what the final boss looks like.
Huh?
Yeah.
Climbing up into the peak of the hour.
I've heard, I've heard that at one point in time, like really early in development, it was actually not going to be like a cyber, a post-apocalyptic future, police game. Instead, it was going to be set in medieval times, and you'd be summoning your legions were demons that you'd summon. You'd hold down the chain.
I like that. I like the cop idea.
And let's see, like the evidence that
Look at Alex just got gooned.
Yeah, you're getting ganged on.
We were here having a casual conversation about Astral Chain, and Alex just got like beat on.
Hey, I just noticed they're using like whether the modifications. They're not quite the. Okay, no, those demon swords. I was gonna say the demon swords look like the engine swords, but they just curve like. Actually, no, it makes sense why they would look like that because they're the Nilo Angel.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. My head. Okay.
I think the engine sword is one of the coolest things.
As I was saying, evidence to support that the idea that it was supposed to be set in a more like medieval time is all the references to like a church and order that happens in the game. Also, like a little bit more. Anyway. Yep. Death Stranding is coming out next month.
Yeah, that's the game.
Okay,
You and me, Kyle, we were waiting for
Well,
that.
not
Next month.
as of the time of this recording, not technically next month, but
It was the
Fallout
30th.
month.
Yeah, it's the 30th.
And I mean,
Not the 30th. It's the 27th.
I mean, the game will most certainly come out when this video goes out because I'm still behind on uploading stuff because it takes time, and all the videos are on.
And bandwidth.
I was gonna say all the videos that need to be edited are on the hard drive on that big computer right there, and on the laptop that this is being recorded on. And I also need to re-put Premiere onto the laptop, and because I'm borrowing a Premiere account, there can only be two instances of the Premiere being downloaded into the account. The one that I use is on that computer, and that computer needs to go over there. And it's not like I'm going to do much heavy editing anyway. It's just like throwing in the title card, and then
whatever else.
then like putting a fade on the ending. That's about it. Maybe adjusting the audio. And look, he's wearing his little goggles. Because he's got bike out. Puts on his little riding goggles.
Oh, I've never noticed that.
Yeah, and if
That's
you
awesome.
if you have it looks extra good if you got the hat on. Probably get back up there. Helicopter spin.
Are you?
He's trying to. There we go.
Woo, I did it.
Cheesing it up right there.
So good.
It's like the last thing I tried to record by myself was because once again I own all the Yakuza games now, all the Kiryu Yakuza games I own officially.
Can a guy get a break?
And I tried to
I just woke up from a long-ass
I
nap.
recorded a whole like 30, 40 minute let's see, part of Yakuza 0.
Yeah. I was asking if you wanted to do Kiwami together.
I want to do it chronologically, so it'd be 0 first, then Kiwami 1, 2, and so on and so forth.
Because Kiwami, like Zero's my favorite, but Kiwami's a close second.
But like I was okay, if I make a break on this, because I was trying to record using OBS instead of the Elgato capture software.
Yeah.
And like I was like, okay, so what I want to do is that, like, because I'm not gonna talk, I don't want to talk through cutscenes in certain portions. So what I'll do is I'll map out like just mute mic audio, and I'll have a key for that, right? It's like, okay, this will work, right?
Oh.
After everything was said done, I review the footage. It turns out every time I went to mute the audio, it didn't just mute the mic, it also muted the game audio.
Woohoo!
And I was like, it's like, there goes 30 minutes of my life I'm not gonna get back. Also 30 minutes of progress that I don't want to make again. It's like, you know, it's like when you lose the save file.
Yeah.
And you've made significant progress.
Yeah. It's like the old SNES cartridges that saved.
I thought you had better taste than that.
Please. Please.
That really killed it. I mean, I'm gonna get back on that eventually.
Yeah. But we have to record Yakuza 7.
Well, it's not gonna be called 7 here.
Yeah, Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
Which is still a good ass title.
I mean, you know, the reason
Wait, is it Like a Dragon just the title in general? You guys are totally.
Yeah, that's what the Japanese title actually says. You got Gokata. It's Like a Dragon.
So what does Hokugaku mean? Like a North Star?
Oh yeah, that's totally what it is.
Yeah, like a North Star.
Exactly what it is. I was gonna say, because when we were watching an initial video the other day, before every episode, it has the little warning about that says, "Please do not imitate, street racing because it is illegal in Japan."
It's hella illegal.
I had another epiphany that, Kiryu is in fact a true law-abiding citizen. He got caught doing he did go to prison even though it was not his fault. He served out his full sentence, then continued living as a normal Japanese citizen. He does not engage in any fights, outside of cutscenes, that is. Like, every fight he has in-game is self-defense.
Yeah, because they always attack him.
Yeah, he doesn't break any laws, and that's why he is in fact not a Yakuza.
How scary you are.
He's an ex-Yakuza after Kiwami, yeah.
But I mean, like, even then, you're not supposed to create media in Japan that promotes crime in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
It's like, man,
they did that really cleverly.
Yeah. Have you seen pictures of the head director and creative lead for Yakuza? What's his name? Here, I gotta pull. Oh dear, Alex.
Oh dear.
Are you gonna see? Now, listen, if you hit give up, it's gonna take you to the checkpoint. You're just gonna hop back up. You don't have to. It's, again, I'm just saying. There is not a gun to your head. You don't have to do this.
You
can take sick absence during crunch time, but you might not have a job when you come back. I'm not saying that.
what a cop out.
When I do the final boss, I'm not saying that if I do poorly that I'll just re-record it on my own. I'm not saying that.
Why you gotta be like this?
But I was gonna say, like, the guy who who's head of the Yakuza game series is also kind of just like pseudo in charge of Sega in general, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Because Yakuza makes all the Sega. I didn't mean literal the Yakuza. Also, this is one of the better Dante fighting against me. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, it's the one that has the most tension because if you fuck up, you take a lot of damage, but he's also really good.
Yeah, I'm thinking of. Or is it either guy.
He looks like a.
He looks like an
greaser.
He looks like an actually. You should see what he like. How he dresses in like some of the interviews. Like he'll be wearing like his white suit and like looking like an actual yakuza. And I think he's even gone on. I can't say for certain that he's actually gone on record for like, being friends with actual yakuza. Oh yeah, he's a head. Oh, he's M. This is a Toshihiro Nagoshi.
Toshihiro Nagoshi.
He is Japanese video game producer and designer. He is the chief creative officer for Sega and a member of the board of directors for Atlas.
Jeez, ow, Jesus.
Former Sega Dream Corporation. He's been in there since 1998. And if I remember to, I will flash an image of what he looks like in his pseudo-Yakuza attire. I gotta find that picture. Put up in there?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the bottom of like a thing.
Yeah, it just keeps spinning.
It's like this man, he does look. I think there's even a picture of him where he's like got his I gotta find. That's not the one.
Looks like I took in a little too much. You okay?
I've been better.
Yeah, here it is. It's this picture.
Huh. He looks like Ryuji. He looks like Ryuji Goda.
This is a member of like this is.
Wait, isn't he the guy who Ryuji Goda is based off of?
Take care of Trish for me.
For Kiwami 2.
Probably. Big surprise. Oh, you mean the Dragon Kansai?
Yeah.
Directed? No, I don't think so, because he has an actual like actor that they base him off of.
Oh, okay.
But no, he.
No. I meant. No, yeah. The likeness is based off the actor.
But no, this like I mean like all he's missing in like this picture right here is like the little pin.
He is.
Yeah. But then once again, like this is the guy who's like might as well be de facto head of Sega.
Yeah.
Dante's left.
Not saying that Sega has ties to actual Yakuza, but
And I don't think he can win.
you know,
I can totally see. I can totally
I
see.
don't think he's Harada.
I mean, maybe there's a reason that Sonic the Hedgehog is, not the true mascot of
Seen that
Sega.
man?
Huh?
Have you not seen that man?
Harada looks
see
like this.
Harada in his sunglasses.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I
What are
mean,
you,
I'm
then?
also not saying that Konami has ties to the Yakuza, but
Oh god,
you know,
yes they do. They
they're-
started enough.
They're strong push towards to
Leave my bird.
legal, to non-gambling machines in Japan. They say a lot of things.
I have pachinko machine.
All right. So I think this is we're gonna cut this section,
Yes.
and we'll
it's
do
top,
like
yeah.
we'll see if you want. We can do one more set of 3 missions, or we can wait for next week. It's up to you guys.
I have to go anywhere till 8, so.
Okay, we'll do one more set of 3 missions. All right.
Alright.
So let me cut the recording right here, and then I'll start the new set.
Yeah.